We're putting our heart into finding a cure. Learn more at phassociation.org. That's phassociation.org.
Swimming pools can be lots of fun, but they can be dangerous too, especially for young children. Always practice simple safety steps to prevent tragedies. Fence all pools. Teach kids to swim. And always watch them around water.
No horseplay.
Simple steps save lives. To learn new life-saving steps, visit poolsafely.gov. A public service message from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
You can become independently healthy, and I'll tell you how. Dr. Bob Martin here. If you want to feel, function, and perform the very best you can, please tune in and call into my show Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
The stock market's at all-time highs, but what about your investments? If you're not satisfied with what you're making, take a class at Online Trading Academy. They teach stocks, options, futures, and Forex. Online Trading Academy teaches how to pick the right investments, how market timing works, how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets, and how to limit the risk. At Online Trading Academy, you learn how to follow the pro traders at banks and institutions and see what they're buying and selling and how they limit risk. Online Trading Academy is the leader in investment education for over 20 years with over 200,000 students. Not satisfied with what your investments have done? Maybe it's time to learn how to manage your own investments and how extra money can be made from home. Take a free half-day class in Broward or Palm Beach to see how it's done. Online Trading Academy. Call now, 561-674-9800, 561-674-9800, 561-674-9800.
Talk health. Talk wealth. Talk politics. Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook and share love and light.
Yes, I am that I am, and I am spiritually speaking to all of you, and I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are connecting all across the nation live here on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk, and we are spiritually speaking all across the nation. And if you would like to join this conversation tonight, then pick up the phone, 1-888-565-1470. That is the number that'll get you right here, live on the show. And if you get the call and the line is busy, that's okay. Keep trying, because that just means that it's waiting for the perfect time for you to make this connection with all of us here, live on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we're being heard live in Atlanta, so I want to say hi to everyone in Atlanta at WWWE 1100 AM. We want to thank you for riding in your cars with us here. Drive time with Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we're connecting to all of you. You know, when I was preparing for the show tonight, Spirit kind of sat with me and they said, well, there's a lot of resistance in the spiritual mind, in the way of the human being as they move forward with their lives. They're getting caught up in the distractions of things that are going on with them. I was like, Spirit, are you talking about fake news? Spirit was like, hush, Sarah, don't be talking about that. And I said, all right, Spirit, what are you talking about? And Spirit said to me that it's so interesting that we step away from the essence of who we are and get distracted by the human world, the conditioning that's there. And we begin to lose ourselves in the experiences of paying the bills and making sure that we're on time for the activities of the day. And everything becomes this circle of experiences that keep us on this treadmill of life. And Spirit was sharing that the universal flow is there for us, and we're looking to create, but with our human intellect, with our human expression. And although those are wonderful tools, we have to remember who we are. So tonight, we're going to remember who we are. You and me. We're going to tap into that universal flow. We're going to expect the unexpected of miraculous happenings. And we're going to co-create with the universe. Because everything happens in the perfect time, in the perfect alignment. And it's to hold that space, that energy. It's to believe that it's possible, even if the activities around you, the circumstances, the conditions, even the people, those well-meaning friends say, oh no, that's not possible. How's that going to happen? You know, right before the show, I was sharing with some dear friends of mine who are here in the studio, and we were chatting away, and I said, wow, it's so interesting how when I was preparing to get to this wonderful plaza that hosts the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and I was trying to figure out where to move when I first moved here to Florida, how I knew in my soul I needed to be in that plaza. And that plaza was calling to me. Within all of us, there's that knowing, that happening, that understanding that something inside is prompting you to move in that direction. But we sometimes don't hear that voice. We don't follow that prompting. Do you find that you don't always follow the prompting? Have you ever been Jiminy Crickets? I wish I heard myself in my head earlier, because now you're off track. Well, everything happens in the perfect time, and even a seemingly off-track experience has something for your greater good and your expansion. But tonight we're going to tap into the universal flow of abundance, of love, of health, of experiences that perhaps you forgot are there, ready for you to just grab and pull down and bring into the existence in your world. When was the last time you woke up in the morning and you said, good morning, world, I am alive, awake, and enthusiastic, and I claim, and you rattled off what you claim, abundance, love, health, wellness, experiences that are with infinite possibilities that always give you a choice so that you could have the highest experience. When was the last time you said that? You know, we get caught up in the moment of control. We want to control the outcome. We have rules of engagement, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. And yes, we teach that in the envisioning process. We teach you to be specific. We ask you, have a goal, have an idea, visualize it happening. But then somewhere along the way, that human personality steps in. And it wants to dictate the exact happening and how it'll happen. And we anticipate it happening in a particular way, and then we miss the clues that open up for greater happenings than we could ever imagine. We get caught up. There's that need to control, that need to know everything we desire is happening exactly in the format, in the box that we want. You know, often we live in our lives with people that want to keep us in a box because your friends, your family, they know you in a particular light. So let's take my family, for instance. My father has since crossed my mother, my grandmother, so most of my relatives are on the other side. So I'm sure they're having a party right about now going, wow, she stepped into her destiny. But I remember the day I sat down with my father. And maybe many of you have had a great idea. Mom, Dad, guess what I'm going to do? And they look at you like you're nuts. I remember the day I told my father I was going to sell Mary Kay Cosmetics. Now you have to imagine my father was this great Greek country club manager. And he would sit behind the desk and he would tell you what to do and everyone would just run and scatter like marbles on a hardwood floor. It was quite the happening. Well, he would sit there and he'd talk to me and he'd tell me all the things that we're going to do and all the plans. So here I was, so excited. I just skipped right in. I was like, Dad, I got a great idea. I'm going to win a pink Cadillac. What you talking about? What pink Cadillac? You're not driving no pink Cadillac. But Dad, I'm going to win a pink Cadillac. I'm really excited. I just met this woman. She's Cuban Chinese. She's the most magnificent woman I've ever met. She's so wonderful. And I went off on my happy little thing. And he just sat there. I'll never forget the body language. He had his hands right on the side of his face, like he was watching a movie, going, oh my God, she's lost her mind. And when I was done, I said, Dad, I'm going to sell lipstick and cosmetics, and I'm going to teach people, and then I'm going to win a car. You can't sell anything. What do you mean I can't sell anything, Dad? I've been selling your food. Don't give me don't give me a hard time. But Dad, I don't want to hear it. You'll be fine. You're in the restaurant business for life. You'll always eat. You'll never go hungry. But Dad, well, at that time I was 25. So guess what? I was like, okay, Dad, I'm going to go sell lipstick. And I went off and did it. Guess what? I did win the pink Cadillac. And do you know what that Greek man had to say when he saw that? Everybody come see my daughter's Cadillac. It's magnificent. She won it. You see, he didn't believe it was possible, not because he didn't believe in me. He had a vision. He had a vision of how my life was going to be. He saw me in the box that he knew for himself. And he knew that in his life, he was able to provide for his family. He was able to have a wonderful life. And he was good at what he did. And he had taught me everything he knew. So he figured, hey, why not? I should follow in his footsteps. Well, you know, the people around us, they get very used to seeing us in a particular light. And they plug us into their outlet of life. They plug us into their energy. They plug us into their flow. Now, as parents, when we're young, yes, that is their job. They want to plug us into their energy so that they can nurture us, they can feed us, they can be sure that we're okay. But as we begin to grow into adulthood, well, this is why they call it those teenage years, we begin to clash, and we have our own ideas and our own way of experiencing things. And they don't always agree. And sometimes well-meaning parents know exactly what they're talking about, and they save us from a little bit of trouble. So I'm not going to say that whenever a parent gives advice that they're not helping us, but you have to know that they're basing it on their experiences. And no two experiences are the same. Some provide some magnificent wisdom. And of course, our parents are very intuitive. But the way we learn from life is to experience things on our own. And so I went ahead and I did what I felt compelled to do. Little did I know that that wonderful company, Mary Kay Cosmetics, would teach me so many valuable skills. Many of the skills I get to use now doing what I do. And inspired me to have my own product line. I figured if Mary Kay could make lipstick and blush and eyeshadow, then I could whip up some spiritual products and use those cooking skills that my father had taught me. You see, we're always learning. We're always growing. But often what happens is when someone says to you, I don't believe you can do it, I don't think you're good enough, or I don't see you in that light, it plants that seed of doubt. Have you ever had that seed of doubt? And once it's there, I don't know what it is about that doubt seed, but it finds that corner, that little space, and it reaches in and buries itself. And just when you're on the precipice of success, it starts to whisper. Oh, how are you going to do that? There's not an abundance to have your own company. How are you going to figure that out? How are you going to leave a job that you've been with for 20 years and now start off and do something else? Or, wow, you're going to move to the other side of the country, and it begins to point out all the things that could be wrong. And then the human condition programming comes in, and we begin to say, wow, my human experiences have taught me that I'm not always successful in what I try. Maybe I shouldn't do it. And most people quit right before they're ready with that great leap, that wonderful experience to come to fruition even greater than they ever imagined. Could you imagine if when I came to South Florida, I didn't choose the path I'm in now? I can't even imagine what I would be doing. But something inside of me prompted me. And when you say yes, and if you're listening in your car right now, whatever the dream is in your heart, whatever it is you want, be it love, be it success, be it divine health, if you want to be restored to your health, if you want to have peace and union in your family, in your country, in your cities, in your states, then wherever you are, it doesn't matter who's looking. I want you to say yes. Yes, I want that. I want to be the fulfilled me. I want to live in a fulfilled world of joy, of love, of peace, of happiness. And every dream that I see, every magnificent aspect of it, I know I'm capable because it's in my heart. And because I'm tapped in, and I choose to be tapped into the universe, the universal flow of greatness and light and love, that will fuel me. So when the seed of doubt comes up, I have the pest control for it. It's called truth, light, love. And it's the soul seed that will grow throughout the being of me. And it'll make sure that when that doubt comes up, it says, thank you. I bless you, doubt, for the experiences that you gave me because you taught me. You taught me to believe in me. You taught me to listen to my inner knowing. And you assisted me in tapping into the universal flow. But I really appreciate you, Mr. Doubt. Go ahead, I'm getting out the pest control because you have no place here. Doubt, you have no place. People's opinions, you have no place. All the tapes that have played in my mind that said I can't do it, I'm going to say no to that. And I'm going to stand in the truth of who I know I am. And for those of you who say, yes, Sarah, but I don't know who I am yet, then remember what makes you feel good. And remember that an aspect of that joy, that peace, that love, that light, that idea that made you exciting, even if it's only for a moment, go back to that space and bless it. Give it light. Give it all the aspects of everything that you want it to be. And don't feed the frenzy of doubt, the illusion of fear, the hint of the darkness that lies in the shadows. Because we all endure that. Those are the things that step us up to greatness and help us know who we are. So say no, not now. I have no place for doubt. I'm tapped into the universe, and everything that I say that I desire, the universe has a recording going. Everything you ask for, everything you say out loud, be it positive or negative, the universe is recording it and orchestrating aspects of experiences in your life, in my life, in the world's life to mirror back everything that we're saying. So if you're running around saying the world has gone to the proverbial you-know-what, perhaps that is the perception of what looks to be happening. But underneath chaos, goodness will come. The goodness must come through the chaos, and it's meant to bring things to order because it forces people to look. How long does the chaos endure and participate in our experience is as long as you give it power. Hold the vibration and say, I see in this moment of now a united flow of abundance, love, peace. I see the energies of hate and battle and arguments and disagreements and violence. I see it no longer in my world because the only power is love. It may sound like a bunch of words and mumbo jumbo to you, but I invite you. I invite you to stand in front of your mirror and begin your day by saying, I'm blessed, I'm grateful, love is always around me. And see how the energy changes. Imagine if you walked in your office and you said, good morning, everyone. I am alive and awake and enthusiastic. Okay, they'd be like, what was she drinking last night? But that's okay, because everyone would laugh. Everyone would lift their head. You would get a reaction. You would be shifting the energy of your workplace. And even if you're not brave enough, I know we've got some shy ones out there, to say that out loud, say it before you walk in the door. I am alive, awake, and enthusiastic, and I greet this day with grateful anticipation, knowing I'm going to have a magnificent day and everything's going to happen in perfect order my way. We're not going to avoid all those bumps and all those personalities. You're going to command peace wherever you go. Love and light. It works. I'm going to give you that challenge to do. And next week, let's talk about how far we go with that. Because you are collaborating in your world. You are the director of all the experiences that you are navigating. There's something in your thought and your being that attracted some aspect of that experience. And yes, you picked your family. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, I'm having a rough time with my family, and with Thanksgiving coming, we better be ready with a lot of peace, love, and light. Sit in that energy. Sit in the energy of love and light and realize that we're all together for a reason, and that each person in your life is a helping hand. They are the stepping stone to your greatness, and you the stepping stone to their greatness, even if it's not a great match for you, even if it's something that causes you angst or discord, anything that causes you a disruption, that too has a place, and you choose how long you endure it. Well, we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, because we've got some calls on the line, and I want to hear what you have to say. And of course, answer your questions. And if you have not picked up the phone yet, then please do, and dial 1-888-565-1470 and call right in and ask your question. Let's see how we can tap into the universal flow for you. Remember, the universe knows no time and space. We are always all connected. Whether you're here with me in South Florida, in Atlanta, California, wherever you are, we are connected all across the globe. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard
Would you
me?
like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at ExpeditoEnlightenmentCenter.com.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
And we are here back live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And of course, you're hearing us live in Atlanta at 1100 AM. And we're connecting to all of you. And if you're just joining us, we are tapping into the universal flow. So where you want to go? Because we are going with the flow here, but not just the human flow. We're going to go with a universal flow. And we're going to see what we're going to collaborate and create together. So I'm going to go to the phone lines, and if you're just joining us, then please pick up the phone, 1-888-565-1470. I'm going to go right to the phone lines, and I am going to Florida. I've got Ty on the line. Ty, how are you tonight?
Hello?
Hi, Ty. You're on live with Sarah Spiritual. How are you this evening?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing great, Ty. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Well, I was hoping that they had a message for me. I'm in a precarious situation.
Yes. And you're also shifting and navigating something with career. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm seeing that there's a misalignment, a disagreement with some of the people in a group. Does that make sense to you? Yes?
Go on.
All right. There's a business deal, something that you're trying to keep together, so to speak. Yes? Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yeah, that'd be my side gig, yeah.
Your side gig. Okay. And are there other people who participate in this gig with you? Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
And I feel like they're not all on the same page and not aligned with you the way you'd like them to be. So I feel as if this is not bringing to fruition the finances and the consistency that you're looking for. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I also feel that when you started the said side gig, that it was something you wanted to put a little bit more effort into and maybe make it into something greater and bigger, but it didn't really amount to that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
It hasn't hatched yet, as I like to say.
Hasn't hatched yet. But I also get the sense, Spirit makes me feel that we don't have all the right people in place to assist you because you can't be everywhere at once. Does that make sense to you? You've got multiple things going on in this project, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So not everyone is able to pick up on the vision that you have. And I know you may have said it and you might be showing them, but they're not in the same like-minded energy. So this is not flowing well. Now you have another question regarding your primary career. Is that also correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And this feels like you are on the cliff. You say precarious. You're on the cliff, but there's also a cause for me to say that you're feeling uncomfortable and disconnected in an aspect of that. And it's time for you to make a change. And there's resistance with you in change. And I feel like everything's come to a head and there's a clash for you, Ty. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. And Ty, what's interesting to hear from Spirit is that you're an innovative thinker. You're a proud individual. You're the kind of person who likes to feel that everyone's on the same page and working for the same cause, the same vision. And you're not receiving that recognition that you need on this particular primary career. I'm going to ask you, what is your specific question regarding this career? Because Spirit is making me feel as if there's a change, a shift coming for you, that you're not being heard, things are not flowing the way you need them to. I feel resistance in the change, and that if we don't make an adjustment in the energy coming into the 2018 year, there seems to be a shift that is almost forced upon you as opposed to you directing it. And since we want to collaborate with the universe, it's better to direct our energy, our intention on a desired result, Ty. So what is your question?
Well, I guess specifically, what do I do?
Jump.
Okay.
Spirit says it's time for a change. You've been attached to some of the dysfunctionalism of this career for a while. Is that true?
Yeah.
It's very out of balance is what I'm being made to feel. This makes true to you, yes?
That's exactly the words I was going to use.
Yes, it's out of balance. And when we're out of balance, the universe does everything it can to get us to notice and to put it back into perspective and balance. So when you choose to jump, you can direct it in a way that is a smooth transition, whether it's a different aspect of work that you do wherever you work, or it gives you the opportunity to completely jump with a true leap of faith. And sometimes when we let go, other things that our heart has a passion upon, perhaps a side gig, as you say, may actually flourish and create a magnificent outcome for you. So let's create together, shall we, Ty? We're going to work on this together. So, Ty, in the moment of now, I want you to say, in the moment of now.
In the moment of now.
I am aligned.
I am.
Aligned.
All mind? Aligned.
Aligned. And all I am creating.
And all I'm creating.
Is for the highest good of myself.
Is for the highest good of myself.
And everyone around me.
And everyone around me.
I am co-creating the perfect outcome at this moment.
I'm co-creating the perfect outcome at this moment.
Focus on that. What is the perfect outcome for you, Ty? And I encourage you to do some self-talk. If money, if time, if circumstances and conditions were not even in the equation, What would Ty want to change? And when Ty looks in the mirror and Ty says, in the moment of now, I would change this, and I choose to change at this moment, the universe will begin to realign all the aspects of life to adjust to what you are choosing. You see, the resistance within you is based in the fear because it's not comfortable and you're security-based. But it's time for a change. And the finances are not where we need them to be. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So, phew, that's a lot of stress. So the universe has an unbelievable, infinite aspect of finances available for all of us. So trust that as you release, they will replace with even more than you imagined. I am the manifester of abundance. Abundance flows to me with ease and grace. This is how we shift the perspective. And we release the fear, even though we're programmed. If I step out of this role, then what do I do? And the minute we all say, and we've all been in this position, Ty, then what do I do? Oh my God. That fear comes in and you're like, holy crow, I'm going to have a meltdown. And it begins to blurb up inside. But when you say, no, I'm complete now. Everything I desire is going to fall into place perfectly because I'm in alignment. It all flows. You have a little window of opportunity here. I'm in the month of October, end of October. I always have to say where I am so I know what month I'm in. But at the end of October, when I take you into mid-December, a lot of this has ironed itself out. And the Spirit says one way or another. So better to be under your direction, your envisioning, than at the effect of circumstances that are going on around you in this career and workplace. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. I trust I've been of some assistance to you. And if you have further questions, I'd love the opportunity to meet with you at my center at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I'm in West Palm, and if you can't get to West Palm, I do sessions by phone or Skype. So I'd love to continue the conversation with you another time.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll take you up on that.
Great. And Ty, how did you hear about the show?
I belong to the mailing list, but a good friend of mine turned me on to it.
Wonderful. Well, tell your friend I said thank you so much, and welcome to the family, Ty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you.
All the best.
Bye. Thank
you. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. That's the number that gets you right in here so we can talk and see where we're going to go next. I've got to go to Pembroke Pines. I've got Denise on the line. Denise, how are you this evening? Denise? Okay, I don't know that we've got Denise on the line, so we're going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470, and we're going to go to Jillian. Jillian is in Fort Lauderdale. Jillian, how are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Jillian, and how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Okay, awesome. Well, I just wanted to ask if being a reporter would be the right career path for me, because I'm actually gearing towards that, but it's just sometimes I just get like really like unsure sometimes because I actually changed my major 2 years to the program and at school, and sometimes I feel like I'm behind.
So we're going to take a step back, Jillian. Somewhere inside of you, there's an aspect of you that doesn't believe that you're good enough. Okay? Remembering that you can do anything you desire, I want you to trust that what's pushing you to want to be a reporter is that, first of all, you like the excitement. You like the rush. You're great with multitasking. Is this correct?
Yes.
But someone has made you feel as if you don't have the personality or the gumption or the go-gettedness necessary to be a live on-air reporter, yes?
Yes.
And there's also a sense of self-image here, they tell me. Maybe you don't feel you have the look or you're pretty enough. And I'm sure you're quite pretty.
Yeah.
All right. That is self-talk. And we all know a good hairdo and some good makeup will make anybody look good, okay? That's what they have the makeup crew for. I want you to sit and be still with self and remind you that you are good enough. Because I see that you're feeling as if you're playing catch up because other people are much more passionate about it. They've already had some experiences. They've been planning it a lot longer than you have. So you're feeling as if you're out of sync with everyone else, yes?
Mm-hmm.
But I do see that you're going to do quite well behind the scenes, learning about this, and then emerge in front of the camera. And I see that you enjoy to travel. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I see movement. And although you live in Fort Lauderdale, I actually want to say I see you broadcasting live, not in Fort Lauderdale, somewhere outside of Fort Lauderdale. A wonderful city that's going to attract a lot of warmth for you and beauty. I can't tell you that the climate is as warm as we have here in South Florida, but it's a warm city is the way Spirit makes me feel. And it's something that's going to begin to occur for you. It's got a little bit of a lead time here. So I'm going to have to take you out to the latter half of 2019. And then I see opportunities knocking at your door. And I feel that you've done some behind the scenes work on some other projects. And that's what spurred your incentive to want to go for this. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
So I do see that this is something that is a wonderful career for you. You've got the personality, you've got the pizzazz, you're ready for it. It's just step forward, knowing that what you have put before you is exactly what you desire. And don't let anyone dissuade you. You're going to do quite well in that. I also see a lot of other talents with you. I also feel that you're very talented. You're a multi-talented individual. You're a great communicator, and Spirit is also making me aware that people trust you and that you have a great center of friends. Is that also true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're very gifted, and there's a lot of wonderful things that are coming for you, my dear.
Okay.
All right, Jillian, how did you hear about the show?
Well, I was in the car, and I just put it on 95.3, and I was like listening to it, and I just been attracted, waiting every Wednesday.
Wonderful. Well, welcome to the show. Thank you for listening. And let's envision together. Are you ready to do some visioning with me? Let's do this together. Yes. I want you to say, I am the woman who.
I am the woman who.
Is creating a career as a reporter.
Is creating a career as a reporter.
I am capable.
I am capable.
I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am directing my energy for the highest good of myself.
I am directing my energy for the highest good of myself.
And the world.
And the world.
I am here to make a difference.
I am here to make a difference.
And so it is, my dear. Don't you feel that? Don't you feel that you're here to make a difference?
Yeah, I really do.
All right. Trust that feeling. That's the same feeling I had a long time ago. And look at me now. And if I could do it, you could do it. I put my shoes on 1 foot at a time. Isn't that how you put yours on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you see, just like me, you can do this. All right. Thank you so much for listening, Jillian. God bless you. And I'm really excited that you're part of our listening audience.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Thank you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. That's the number that gets you right here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we've got to go to Jensen Beach. I've got Billy on the line. Billy, how are you this evening? Hi, Billy. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good, Billy. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
I think that, between you and Spirit, you probably, I probably have a million questions. So probably whatever Spirit's telling you to bring up with me, because I'm kind of all over the place.
Yes. Well, you don't like change, and I feel like you got shaken up. You're like shake and bake. You just got shook up all over the place, yes?
Yeah.
I feel like a disconnect in finances and career. I feel security is so important to you, but you're second-guessing where you are right now. Something isn't flowing in the career. And I'm feeling as if we had to distance ourselves from some people that were in our inner circle, and we're not feeling that flow in life. And the one thing Spirit wants you to know is that you're not as alone as you think you are. I feel as if you've been talking to the angels, you've been talking to the sky, talking to your loved ones on the other side. You're feeling this disconnect, like you're missing someone. Does that make sense to you, honey?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yes. And I do need to make some like kind of career changes, and I keep getting really scared. And basically everyone that I know is like, oh, no, you shouldn't do that, you know. And I kind of feel like I keep listening to everyone else except for me.
Right.
It's like, you know, because a lot of people love you, but they don't always have your best interest at heart. They have their own agendas. And so I'm just confused on what I'm supposed to do.
Well, it's interesting because earlier in the show I was talking about my father, and he put me in a box. Now, of course, his agenda was to keep me safe, but he only saw me in a particular way. So many times our family and friends only see us in a particular way. And for you, you like security, so change is hard enough. So go ahead and give you an excuse as a reason why not to do it, and you're like, okay, good idea, I'm going to stay still. But you're feeling this prompting inside that what you're doing is not enough. It's not rewarding enough. You're not feeling like you're helping enough people and feeling like you're fulfilled. You're just feeling like you're kind of going day by day and nothing is really changing. There's no spark. And you want spark. You want joy. You want to feel like at the end of the day, gosh, I did good and I made a difference. And you're not feeling that in your current job. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's completely correct. And even in my love interest, I feel like that they don't really care about me. And it's like...
And I see you've distanced yourself from some people recently because they don't have the right vibration for you. But let's go back to career for just a moment.
Yeah.
Because the way Spirit makes me feel is that there's a lot of specific things that you handle. I've got like a lot of papers. My spirits are old-fashioned. They always deal in paper. And I'm like, Spirit, we're on computers. Yeah. But you deal with a lot of papers, a lot of facts, yes? You're very regimented in your work, yes?
Yes.
And you're like sometimes in your office going screaming, I can't take it anymore. You just can't take it, right? And people come to you and they pick your brain, and you end the day with being picked out.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. It's like basically people just kind of use me up into the point where like they're getting all the information from me, but I'm getting no reward for it. It's like everyone wants to just take all of my information and I don't get any benefit from it. It's like any recognition or, you know, I lose business and they'll come and ask me to help them save a situation, and I always help them even though I'm not the one even getting paid for it. And then I feel frustrated because I'm like, why am I even doing this business when I'm not even making the money that I could be making? But I just feel like my heart's not into it because I just feel like that I don't
hear
know if that
you.
makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. And the reason why you're not making the money you want is somewhere inside of you. Even though intellectually you know that you should be and you could be, there's an aspect within self that is feeling like you have to go above and beyond the call of duty to be accepted, to be liked. Even though you're not in a popularity contest, you want to give 100%. But you need the spirit of discernment. And the spirit of discernment will let you know that time is money. And you have one breath of life, and what you choose to use your breath of life with, well, that's where your rewards come in. And so there is a word, no. So who inside of you, what aspect of you, what part of you when you were younger, wasn't able to say no to something? And you're not saying no, even though inside you're screaming no. It's drawing that line. It's creating this very popular word, boundaries. There's a lot of boundaries that you need to draw around. And you need to tell people that, you know, I've worked hard to get where I am, and I can tell you if you look in this direction, you'll find your answer. That's what I did. But you don't have to give them the answer. You don't have to be the all-seeing eye of all the answers. You feel compelled to do that. Because if you spend less time directing others and giving of self above and beyond the call of duty, you can expand your business. And I see your business having an opportunity to expand in a different direction. I feel like there's some aspect that will be more rewarding and fun for you than what you're currently doing. It's too tangible, too tactical, too dry, what I see you do. And you're looking for something more fun. Yes?
Yes, that's correct. And there seems an opportunity for me to do something like involving music, which I love. But it's so much more riskier and it would take more effort. But, you know, and I don't know. And then everybody's being very critical of me and they're like, oh, you shouldn't do that. And
well, you know what? If you don't try, everyone who's ever gotten anywhere has failed so many times. But failure is not a failure. It is just a reason to try a different way. And they're talking risk because they're not brave enough to do it. And what they're doing is hooking into your seed of doubt. So what you can do is set the intention. And you ask the universe to show you signs, evidence that it's the right move. And things will begin to move into place for you. And it will begin to fulfill you in a different way. And you'll feel that courage. I feel that in the month of February in the 2018 year, you will have made a shift and a change. Where the change ends up, that's up to you, my dear. But you have that power inside.
Yeah.
Just breathe. And I'd love to have a further session with you at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I think it would be so good if we can navigate this. I know you've got quite a bit going on, but I trust that I've been of some service to you this evening.
Of course. Yes, you have.
And how did you hear about the show?
I'm in that kind of area, the West Palm Beach area, probably about an hour away.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for listening and calling in. And I'd love to see you. Visit sarahspiritual.com, and perhaps we'll meet in person soon.
Yes, I will call them, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. And speaking of meeting in person, what are you doing tomorrow night? Guess where I'm going to be? I'm going to Delray. I set an intention. I wanted to be out of the Expedito Enlightenment Center, out and about, kicking my heels up, getting all around town. I was in Fort Lauderdale last week, and I was in Wellington at the art gallery to paint, and now I'm going to the heart of Delray tomorrow night. I'm going to be there celebrating a wonderful event with Sunny Afra. And we are going to celebrate Elevate. We are working together to shift the consciousness and create world peace. And it's a fabulous event. It is an event that is free. Yes, you heard me, free. And you're going to be celebrating with people who are like-minded beings and stopping by some of the tables that'll be there. And yes, you guessed it, I've got a table. And I'm going to be doing spiritual readings. 10 minutes, a 20-minute set, $20 for 10 minutes. It's going to be a fabulous instant session with us. We're going to have a wonderful time. I'm bringing some of my fabulous products that are handcrafted by me, Sarah Spiritual. And some of my team members will be there with me. We are going to have a spectacular time. I hope you meet me in Delray. We are going to be in the heart of Delray, and you can learn more about it at feelgreatmeditate.com for more information. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. is the free event, and then if you want to stay for the after party, it's only $20 for the after party. I don't know what it's like to party after 9, but we're going to find out. It's going to be a great time. Love to see you at the heart of Delray. Learn more on my website, sarahspiritual.com, or go to feelgreatmeditate.com for more information. I'll see you there tomorrow in Delray. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Denise in Pembroke Pines, and she's back on the line. Denise, how are you this evening?
I'm good, Sarah. I'm sorry. The phone was on mute before. I didn't realize it.
Oh, that's quite all right. So, Denise, how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Well, I just went to the doctor, and they just said that on my last colonoscopy that I had a polyp that could have been cancerous, and I'm going for another one, and I'm concerned. So I was wondering if you see anything there, Spirit sees anything.
Well, let's shift the energy first, shall we? Let's see the illumination of light. Let's see it permeating the physical being. Let's see it filling every cell in your body, particularly in the colon area, and diffusing and shifting all of the energy. I'm not seeing anything when I tap into the energy with the assistance of Archangel Raphael. I'm not seeing anything that's a major cause for concern. I see that there may be additional polyps, but I don't see that there's anything that has any consistency to it. So let's not give it any power. You see, the power of suggestion is powerful. The power of suggestion will make you put the fear in it that you think perhaps it's possible that I have. Oh God, don't say it. So don't give it that power. Go knowing that in the moment of now, you are healthy. So let's create that with the universe, you and I together, Denise, okay? In the moment of now.
Okay.
Say in the moment of now.
In the moment of now.
I am. In perfect health.
In perfect health.
I am infused with divine light.
I am infused with divine light.
And everything is in order.
And everything is in order.
There you go. See it that way. So when the doubt pops up, Denise, squash it and infuse it with the light.
Okay. Also, I know you said a while back that the business was going to expand.
Yes.
Do you see anything now because I'm looking to purchase maybe another company?
January 15th. Another company is getting ready to merge or shut down some aspect of business, and you're going to come in and take that?
Yeah.
Yes? That's what they show me. Exactly. It's going to take a little time for that. And Mercury, the planet of communication, is going retrograde towards the end of November and the beginning of December. So let's avoid any contracts till we come towards the end of December, right around Christmas time and past. That would be a good time to make a deal. We don't really want to do much the end of November through most of December in the way of contracts, businesses, and purchases. I mean, I know we can shift the energy, but let's not get Mercury involved if we don't have to. All right? But I do see that as something that can come into fruition. You are in charge of how it happens and when it happens, and making sure that everything is going to line up in a way that's comfortable. And I will hold the space and energy for perfect healing for you, Denise, through this wonderful procedure, and I trust that everything will fall in perfect order, my dear. All right?
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come back to our second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We are in the universal flow. So if you're just joining us, pick up the phone, 1-888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me?
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay. Let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN. Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
And we are live here on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we're spiritually speaking to all of you, spiritually speaking in the universal flow. And we're connecting and assisting you on your journey. So we're going to go right back to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. And if you're just joining us, join the fun, join the conversation. Because we are collaborating and co-creating with the universe. We're stepping into the energy of knowing that each person has the ability to create whatever you desire. It's just adjusting your thought process, adjusting your words, and not focusing on the obstacles that are behind you, all around you. Let's just move forward, knowing that something will orchestrate in a perfect way so that you can have what you want. It's the fear, it's the doubt that weighs you down. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Georgia. I've got Sherry on the line. Sherry, how are you this evening?
I'm okay, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Sherry. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Well, I was wondering if Spirit's got any advice for me when it comes to just any advice right now.
Well, Spirit is making me feel like there's a clash of personalities going on. You're having problems with people around you, yes?
I lost my job.
Yes. I wrote the word work here. So we've got this clash. There was a clash that happened the other day, yes?
Yeah, I was terminated last week.
Thursday, Friday, at the end of the week, yes?
It was Thursday, yeah.
Yes. And they felt that you weren't listening to them, is that correct?
They felt as though I was not comprehending.
Yes. You're not understanding what they want you to do. You're not listening. You're not listening, they say, right? That's what Spirit says. She wasn't listening to them or following their instructions. So, Sherry, there's another job coming. Why are you worried?
I'm not worried. Well, I am worried. I know how to do that job very well. It's just not, I'm not, I guess I wasn't like them. I don't know how to explain it. I
understand that. And remember, Spirit gave you instructions when you were working with them to just allow them to direct them their way and follow their instructions to a T. Remember, Spirit said that to you?
Uh-huh.
Follow it to a T. Because they are very specific and they want tasks done in their vision. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And you get creative. That's okay. You're creative. But I see that this lapse of work is going to be short-lived, Sherry. Short-lived.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Will I still be in the same house I'm in right now?
Are you afraid you're not going to be? Because that's going to create that. Do not put that out there in the energy.
I heard you. I hear you talking. Trust me, and I'm not trying to go there. I just get
concerned.
I just don't understand why Sherry has such a big issue with JOBs.
Because Sherry doesn't really conform to rules and regulations. That's Sherry's personality, right?
I was a really good girl this time. I have you to know I did everything they said, except when you yell at me and talk to me like I'm an idiot, I still took it. And I took no, honestly, there was no, I did no riffle.
I understand. And sometimes there's an opportunity for us to grow when we go through those experiences. And we learn humility. We learn how to be humble. That doesn't mean that we have to have people yelling at us. No one deserves to be yelled at.
Will I be going back through those doors again?
No. Why would you want to?
Exactly.
Okay. No.
When you said short-lived on this, do you know what it went about? Do you get an idea?
Well, you have to begin the process of looking for another job. And this has not begun because you're too busy sitting there in a clump going, oh, my God, here I am again. So you're going to dust yourself off. You're going to pick yourself up. And coming into the latter half of this week, Friday or beginning of next week, you're going to go out on the job search. It's a short-lived time. I don't have a timeline. I can't tell you by November 15th. I can't tell you by December 1st because you are in the driver's seat, my friend. You have to decide where you want to go and how you're going to do it. Okay.
Sarah, just a quick thank you. Last night I had this dream, and they've been very, how do I say, I can't find this word I'm looking for. Spiritual, I guess. I'm not really sure.
Yes.
Like a lion or something crawled in the bed, and it just gave me its paw, and I held it.
Mm-hmm.
And the other person next to me was scared. Is that a spirit guide, or is that just a crazy dream of mine?
Well, it was a dream, but there's a lot of symbolism to that dream. You know, the lion is a very protective animal, and they look after their young, right? They're also very independent. And most of the time, people are very afraid of a lion. But a lion has a very good sense of family there. So the lion comes to you, you're not afraid, teaches you courage, teaches you to know that you'll be okay even in the face of something bigger than you, scarier than you, that you'll be okay. And that even in a scary situation, if you see the animal as a creation of God, you see the love in the animal, and you stay centered in your love and you don't fall into the fear, then someone will take your hand and lead you to where you need to be. You see, you saw the love, you saw the beauty of the animal. The animal gave you their paw instead of being afraid. So what they're saying is, don't be afraid of this change that you've gone through. You're going to navigate it, and you have the strength and the power of a lion. Trust this. All right, my dear. Thank you for sharing your dream with us. This too shall pass, my dear. All right?
Bye-bye.
All right.
Have a
God
nice
bless
night.
you. You too. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. That's the number to call in. Here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we are connecting all of you all across the nation. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got Fabian. And Fabian is in Lake Worth. Fabian, how are you this evening?
Hi, Sarah. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Fabian. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
I'm lost, pretty much, so I have no idea where to begin.
Okay, Fabian, let's begin with a question. Because when someone's lost, there's so many areas we can go into. So let's begin with the question. What area would you like us to look into? What shall we help you navigate?
Relationships, career, mainly.
Relationship. There's a particular person you want to ask me about? Yes?
Yeah, but they're kind of in the house with me, so I can't really bring it up that much.
Okay. All right, great. But I'm seeing the relationship as not being in the flow. I don't see it connected. Yes, we're not on the same page in this relationship. Is that true?
True.
And you're not feeling that you're being validated. They're not emotionally connecting with you in the way that you'd like them to. Is that true?
True.
Okay. I'm also seeing that there's been a lot of miscommunications, and you're not feeling that they're contributing enough to keep the household moving in the way that you'd like on the big circle of finances, contribution with emotions. We're not connecting. This is true, yes?
Very true.
Okay. And I don't feel that they're staying, I don't feel like they might be in the house now, but I don't feel like we always know where everybody is. Is that true?
True.
Okay. Okay. The relationship needs a tune-up. The relationship needs some conversations. And it's not to be accusatory. It's simply we need to know where everybody is. And you're not feeling appreciated. You're not feeling satisfied at where you are. Now, as far as career, Spirit tells me that you're ready to make a change because your jobs have been very just methodical. And I feel like everything's very tough for you right now. You don't feel happy at work. Is that true?
True.
Okay. So I see change coming for you, but you have to direct where you want to go next. And I know you said you're feeling lost, but Spirit says this. What aspect of your business, what aspect of work brings you joy? Focus on the tasks that you enjoy and see where you can apply them in another job. Because I feel as if the personalities in that job are not complementary to you. And there's an imbalance in that office. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Change is coming for you, honey. Change is coming, Fabian. You want to take a moment to sit with yourself and see what would really make you happy. I'm also feeling a move around you. Is there thought and idea that you're going to be moving?
Yeah, I'm kind of not sure if I want to stay where I am now.
Right.
I've already moved once, did a big move like 3 years ago. So I don't know if I want to stay where I am or if I want to go to another state or...
I don't know that you're leaving the state, but I feel like the residence that you're in, where you are, I don't feel that you're going to stay there much longer. So I'm seeing change around you with that. Okay. March of next year brings a lot of changes. I don't know where the lease is or where everything is lined up, but March of next year brings a lot of changes for you.
That's the time for me trying to look into a house.
Perfect. I see you moving right around then. Okay, my dear?
Okay.
All right, Fabian, thank you so much for your call. And how did you hear about the show?
Oh, I've been coming to you for a while now.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for following the show and coming to me. That's so great to hear. Thank you, Fabian.
You're welcome. See you later, sir.
All right. See you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We are looking at our friends on Facebook, and we've got quite a few people following us here live on Facebook. I want to say hi to Susan McBride, Luli Mendez. We've got the people on Facebook asking questions, and we're interacting with them as well. So we're going to be getting to our Facebook questions in just a moment, but I've got to go to the phone lines. I've got a call from Melbourne, and I've got Ivanka on the line. Ivanka, how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great, Ivanka. And how could Spirit?
I'm so happy to be in contact with you again.
Thank you.
And it's always a reason.
Always a reason. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
the one in Fort Lauderdale, you were telling me that I need to be working with my finance.
Right.
And but this time, I mentioned to you a long time ago. I mentioned to you that I had, the love of my life,
right.
But I never met.
Right.
But we met on Facebook, but I never talked to him.
Right.
But I always have this connection with him. Even, I got to say, in the middle of the night, sometimes I can see him,
Mm-hmm.
Even visualize him on the phone, And so for 3 years I did this. I was, I isolate myself from everybody.
Right.
Because my money was always there.
So, Ivanka, let's take a breath.
Yeah.
Take a breath, honey. Are you ready? What's
Yeah.
your question? What's the question?
The question is, I find out, I saw somebody on a picture in Italy that he has a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I was shocked. It was a couple of days ago.
Okay.
I was just shocked, and I'm not that I am lost, and I'm like, what did I do to myself? What is it that I...
Well, let's look at that. Let's look at that. That's a great
Yes.
question, because, a lot
My
of people
God.
feel a pull, a connection to people, and there's a remembering. The soul remembers everybody that it knows. There's a song I play on the show. It's about soul connections. It's about meeting people that you've known before, even though you might not have met them. Maybe you didn't meet them in person. Maybe you met them, but you feel like you've known them. We are all connected on many, many levels. And so you are feeling that attraction, that connection to someone, even though there's not the aspect of relationship. That's not unusual.
But it was. I felt
understand. I understand that.
Even I'm not going to be in details, but it was very powerful, and so then at the end I felt scary that maybe somebody was connecting with me in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not trying. Yeah.
No, I understand.
So that makes me scared, and and then I was wondering when I was seeing, when I was thinking about him, all of a sudden he put a link on the Facebook, and it was always this connection.
Right.
And I got scared now. I was like, what is that? Who's that soul that comes to me
right.
and makes me, feel that way? And that's scary. I feel that it's a scary thing now.
Well, if you're feeling scared, then you put yourself in the light, Ivanka, and you ask that nothing that's for your highest good come through. You surround yourself in white light. This is why we call the angels. This is why we talk to Archangel Michael, the angel of protection. You should have Gabriel, Raphael, Michael, and Uriel, the four corners all around you. You should have yourself protected in your space. This way, nothing can come through unless it's absolutely in divine order with divine connection. So this is how we shift the energy of this experience. This person is more of an illusion than they are a real connection in the physicality. It doesn't matter what you shared in the physicality because it's an illusion because they're not emotionally committed to the experience, all right? But you were feeling it on a soul level, and it became the driving force of this connection for you, and you were looking to materialize it more in the physical connection, and this was your direction. And often in life, we will feel a connection, but we can't always direct everything to play out universally the way we want it to when it involves other people, their thoughts, their emotions, and their free will. So people have their own way of choosing.
So we don't have to believe your own letter, the man of your life, and write it down, the person that you like in your life, and and then you connect with that person, even if you don't see that person. We don't have to believe on this letter that we make. Does that make sense? That's reality, or
you are connecting. Remember one thing: you're losing yourself in this. We are more than.
I am.
I know, but breathe. You are more than the physical body. So the spirit knows many experiences. The spirit is always connected to more than the one physical experience that the human intellect or experience can take. So you are always connected to multiple experiences. You are, if you allow yourself to be. My teacher used to tell me that you have to work while you work. I thought that was a really bizarre thing. But then when I actually worked in a tangible physical work environment where I had a lot of things going on in an office and I was doing a lot of interaction with different people, and I also needed to stay connected spiritually because now I had to open up that portal. I realized that I could be talking to my spirit guides, I could be praying, I could be directing energy and having a conversation with someone across a desk, and they had no idea that I was connected in the spiritual realm. This is what he meant. So you're always connected to those that you feel that soul connection to, whether it actually translates to a relationship. In your case, well, that means that the universe has someone better for you. But everything happens for a reason. So it opens you up. It opens the portal of love. It allows you to experience things so that you are ready for what's to come next. It's a very powerful experience. And it doesn't mean you're crazy, although I can assure you, you can't have this conversation with everyone. They'll be like, you must be out of your mind.
Oh, no, but some of them, yes, because you said about Mary Kay. I was in Mary Kay, too. I became a director. I always had that, and then I am affiliated with Tony Robbins, so he's, we have all this, we believe at the law of attraction and all that stuff, and Ivanka, you're very powerful, you're very intuitive. Why not? Why you don't want to go on and think about this person,
Right.
Some people say go on, but then I didn't show myself too much and nobody, but that hurts me.
I understand.
Oh, my God. 3 years, Ivanka. What did you do to yourself?
You didn't. All right, but hold on. Breathe.
Yeah.
Do you hear how hard you're being on yourself? And we all do this to ourselves. What did you do? Why did you do that? What were you thinking? You wasted 3 years of your life. What's wrong with you? That self-talk is the human condition. If you felt compelled to be part of an experience, whether it be for a day, a week, a month, or a lifetime, everything has its time. Everything has its season, my dear. And so
I have to let go.
Let it go and trust. And sometimes when we let go, we get surprised and something comes flying right back. But just let it go and be kind to self. Be gentle with self, my dear. If you learn anything, to yourself. Because you were being true to the feeling, true to the experience. It's not about the outcome always, although in the human world, we are trained to look for the experience to generate an outcome. But sometimes it's not about the outcome. The outcome may not meet all of our specifications, but the outcome is something that's powerful for all of us. All right. Well, I thank you so much for connecting with us.
I really need to ask another question. I want to ask you something else. I know I'm struggling with financial, but I was thinking about in these couple of weeks, even with my sister, I said, I need to find a spiritual teacher that teach me, like you said, you went to, that helped you with my intuitive, with my energy.
So I'm going to pause you. Yeah. So if you go on my website, Sarah Spiritual, you will see that I am a spiritual teacher. I'm a mentor. I tour around. And I am offering the Spiritual Presence Mastery Program. This program assists you in managing energy. It assists you in working by creating abundance, developing a strong connection to your spirit guides. It is available via video conference. So even though you're in Melbourne, you will be watching it as if you're sitting right there in the center with me, and I'm on stage teaching. And everyone who has taken my Spiritual Presence Mastery program has had their lives changed, who's gone on to be a reflexologist, who's living their spiritual dreams, who went on to study fairies and angels. We have everyone who stepped into
that.
presence.
Great.
So go to Sarah
I'm
Spiritual.
glad that you
Yes.
mentioned this to me because I need it, but like I said, I'm going to follow you no matter what, but I have to make my commitment with to make more money, what I'm doing right now, and connect with this, learning, having a teacher like you, and plus have a coach that can help me both go on with my life because I'm serious. My intuitive, it drives me to other people help, and I get lost in myself, and I don't.
But you have to breathe. You have to breathe. So breathe right now.
I know I got to breathe, but
we're going to reprogram.
It's getting to me so much that intuitive and all these things I need help,
Sweetheart,
how to help myself. Yes.
Breathe. And you know why I want you to breathe? You know why I want you to breathe?
Yeah.
Because when you are in the energy of what you know in your intellect, you're not listening to your knowing. And then you're rambling through. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a breath, and we all do this to ourselves because we're like, oh my God, someone finally gets it. Somebody can finally hear me. Oh my God, let me say it all because I've got to say it all as fast as I can. Oh my God, oh my God.
No.
So I want you to breathe, and I want you to repeat after me. I am.
Yes, I am.
A powerful being.
A powerful being.
I am assisted by the angels.
I am assisted by the angels.
I am intuitive.
I am intuitive.
I am perceptive.
I am perceptive.
I am here to be of service to mankind.
I'm here to be service to the mankind.
And I am abundant.
And I am abundant.
Abundance flows to me with ease and grace.
Abundance flows to me for ease
with
and
ease
grace.
and grace. Therefore, all my needs are always met instantly.
I always met instantly, yes.
Okay, we have to trust the flow of abundance. Ivanka, I know you're in Melbourne, but I do hope that you come to the center one day and we have a session. In the meantime, visit sarahspiritual.com and see the apprentice program that's there, the Spiritual Presence Mastery. You can also call my center for some further information. See if it resonates with you. It is a very select, small group of people that are all across the country, even outside of the country. We have people in the UK who take the class. We have people in Ireland, all across the world to take this program. Yeah. So be a part of the program. Be a part of the alignment of self to your destiny. And let's see where we can go, my dear. Thank you so much for your call.
Thank you so much. But you need to pray for me that I can make a good financial to get this course done because it's very important to me.
We just prayed for you. We just created it. You need to pray. You need to see it already done.
Okay.
All right, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Talk to you later. Bye. Thanks. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. That's the number to call right here live on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we've got calls in Atlanta and all across the nation. But before we go to any more calls, I have to visit my friends on Facebook. I have people who are asking questions. And we've got Carolina Garcia. She wants to know how she's going to find her new year and the motivation for herself. Carolina, I feel as if it's getting time for you to have your own business. And I also see, Carolina, that your birthday's coming up. Carolina, it's going to be a very powerful year after your birthday this year. Your birthday's in just a few days. When I take you out of the new year, I really begin your new year starting in November, because that's when things begin to shift and change for you, Carolina. Carolina's live on Facebook, following us on our Facebook feed. And also other people are watching us on sarahspiritual.com and seeing us on Periscope. I hope if you're listening, if you want to watch the action happen, visit us on Facebook and Periscope. But Carolina, you stay very focused on what you desire. You want to have your own business. You want to have music in your life and dance. These are things that are going to come for you. I'm also seeing increase in finances. I think that job of of yours, I think they're going to give you a little raise coming soon. So it may not be a lot, but I know that there's a bit more money coming to you, Carolina. So thank you so much for following us on Facebook. And we're going to take a minute now to hear from our sponsors. And then we're going to come right back for phone calls at 1-888-565-1470. And then we're going to come back for some more Facebook questions as well. We have people on Facebook and on the phone lines. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story.
Hi, I'm Tina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual Live on Periscope and Facebook.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. Everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me?
Yes, indeed, we are aligned with all of you here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And I've got to go to the phone lines because speaking of Atlanta, I have someone on the line named Miss Simmons. So let's see what's going on with Miss Simmons. Miss Simmons, how are you?
Do I need to turn the radio down?
Yeah, turn the radio down. But it's good to hear myself, to hear myself repeat. So,
okay.
Yes, Miss Simmons. So how are you this evening?
I'm all right. I want to know why I'm not walking.
Oh, you're having problems with your legs, yes?
Yeah, I'm in a wheelchair, and I've been in the hospital. I've stayed in the hospital a month, and then I come out of there, and they sent me to the nursing home for a month, and I'm still not. I'm a little better than I was because my whole body had fell apart. It just fell apart. My neck, couldn't hold my neck up. My leg one of my left leg got something in it, it's real heavy. Doctors don't even know what it is.
You know, the energy, the way I feel the energy around you is, first of all, it feels like there's some kind of, did they talk about some kind of virus or bacterial infection? Did they talk about anything like that attacking the muscles?
No, they didn't. They couldn't find it. They don't know what it is. And then I have something in my hands, feel like a lot of sand in my fingers, and I can't stretch them out like I'm supposed to. But I'm getting a little better.
Well, let's see what we can do on that.
The Lord let me stand up 2 times, but I just can't.
You can't stay up.
Yes. By myself,
Yeah, you don't have the strength. So, Miss Simmons.
And then I have to have somebody to change me, and it's hard to get people to do something for you. I got a house full of people. I want to know what's going on, in here.
Right. So why don't we do a little clearing for you, shall we? Let's work on your energy a little bit, if I may. Do I have your permission to do that?
Exactly.
So I can work on your energy a bit. Yes. And are you able to turn the radio down from where you are? Are you able to reach it?
Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm hearing myself.
All right. I want to know why.
There we go.
I cannot.
Although all right, I'm good now. Although I got to tell you, you sound kind of cute on the radio. I got to tell you, you sound so sweet and cute, right? So obviously, whatever has you down hasn't disrupted your spirit, my dear. But we're going to work on this energy a little bit for you. So I want you to take a nice breath.
Okay.
And with your permission, I'm going to step into the energy around you. And as I step into the energy around you, I'm going to work on you. And I'm going to ask for the angels to assist me. All right? And I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael. You know, he's the healing angel. And I'm going to bring in Archangel Michael. All right? So with your permission, I'm going to work on you. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Take a breath. Because I'm going to bring the energy down. I'm going to bring it straight down from the top of your head down your spine. And we're going to infuse the light in the spine energy. All right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Take a breath. We're going to ask for the assistance of all the angels here now. I'm going to bring it through. Take a breath. And I'm going to send the energy, and I'm going to bring it right down to the bottom of your feet, to the soles of your feet. And we're going to infuse the energy in the bottom of the feet so the feet are strong. We're going to infuse it so that you're strong and everything is filled with life. I'm going to tie in all the muscles for you. I'm going to bring into the bone area. All right. Take a breath. And I'm going to take my energy. I'm going to place my hands right on your shoulders. So you might feel a little something going on right there for a minute. You know, because the divine light and divine healing of God is the healing energy. Yes, you understand this. Okay, so we're going to bring that energy in a little bit more. And there's also tightness in the chest. I'm going to kind of clear the energy in the breath and the breathing for you. Almost like your lungs are tired. The lungs are very tired. We're going to fill that with some energy and some oxygen. Breathe it in. Take it in. Okay, I feel it right there. Okay, take a breath. All right. And I'm bringing it in. All right, I'm going to step away from you now. How do you feel now?
I'm still tight in the chest, and the feet I feel like I still feel like I got that sand in my hands and my feet, in the bottom of my feet. I don't know what's in my leg. It's so heavy.
Yeah, we put some light in there for you, so it's going to take a minute. All right?
And my left shoulder, it feels like my back is cold. Feel like it's cold.
Yeah, well, that's because I was just standing there. Okay. All right, with your permission, I'm going to ask the angels to stay with you. Archangel Raphael is going to continue to work with you. They're going to do some physical therapy with you at the doctor's. I think there's some physical therapy, something they've got to do to help strengthen those muscles. But we're going to sit all right. They're going to keep trying.
Therapy. Okay, go ahead.
Then let them keep trying. Because in the moment of now, you need to see yourself as healed. You look at the wheelchair as simply a chair. It is only a chair. And I am a powerful being that can stand at any time fully supported in the energy. And Spirit also tells me that you don't feel supported emotionally in your life. You're not feeling like you have people you can turn to. Is that true?
I don't. I really do. That's true. That's so true.
And so the physical body is shutting down. It's like, wow, I can't hold it up anymore. I can't keep myself up anymore. I can't keep going. I'm all by myself. So we're going to hold that energy of love and light because God is always with you, yes? You understand that?
Yes, I understand. Okay. I don't give up.
No, you don't give up. And you sound gosh darn cute on the radio. Got to tell you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, laughter is the greatest healing energy we could ever have, right?
It is. It sure is.
So I want you to repeat after me. I am.
I am
filled with divine light.
I am filled with divine light.
And divine light infuses my body.
Divine light infuses my body.
And I am healed.
And I am healed.
I am a powerful being.
I am a powerful being.
I am supported.
I am supported.
By the angels and God.
As the angels of God.
I am, I am.
I am, I am.
There you go, my dear. Now wiggle your fingers. How your fingers feeling now?
They feel tight.
Still tight. Keep working on it.
My whole hands. My whole hands.
Keep working on it. You keep working on it. Yeah. You spend quite a bit of time in that bed, you know. Everything gets a little crickety when you're, you know, the old gray mare just ain't what she used to be. So we're going to have to work it, right?
I'm telling you, the mattress I got on, it's not right.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm sleeping on springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see you feeling healed. And I thank you so much for following the show. Did you hear it on radio in Atlanta, honey? Is that how you heard me?
I sure did, yes.
Right.
I heard.
Yes. Well, I hope you continue to listen to the show, and I will continue to pray for you, Mrs. Simmons, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And I will
Yes,
ask the
ma'am.
angels to stay with you. All right?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. God bless you.
So much.
You're welcome. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We've got callers at 1-888-565-1470 nationwide, but we're going to go right back to my friends on Facebook. So if you're on hold, stay with us. And if you have not picked up the phone, do not go away. So good evening, Jennifer. Jennifer has a question because her daughter told her that she had a dream. Seems we've got a lot of dreams going on this week. And unfortunately, her daughter dreamt of her death. And she didn't go into details, so could Spirit explain? Often when we dream of death, it does not mean the physical death. It means a death and a rebirth, a shifting of energy, a shift in the world as we know it. Something changes. Often it's dramatic. It's a change in life, in our perspective. This is what I see around this dream. I'm not seeing a physical death of someone, but it means in ending a chapter. Something has ended and come to a close, Jennifer, and there's a new beginning coming. Do not look at this dream as a dream of fear, because Spirit is not making me feel that there is fear about this dream. I know dreaming about death sounds scary, but in this dream, I see it's bringing you up to a new level, a higher level, and you're going to be releasing some things that are no longer serving you. And the changes that you want, they're coming right around the corner, Jennifer. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. God bless you. We're going to go right back to Facebook because we have other questions here on Facebook. And pick up the phone, join us at 1-888-565-1470. And let's see, we've got Vanessa on the line. And Vanessa's asking, what is my purpose in life? And what does the spirit world have for me? Well, Vanessa, your purpose in life, first and foremost, is to be a person settled in family. Family is going to be very important for you in the years to come. I see the formation of family, and I see a lot of growth. Your purpose is to inspire other people and work with people. And I see you working in groups of people, almost like you teach, you mentor, you assist people. But I don't see you as a teacher that stands in front of a classroom. I see you working in groups of people. So whether you're teaching them how to solve a problem, how to handle something in life, or you're teaching them a task because they're part of your team, you are a leader, you are a director, you are someone who knows what to do, and you're very strong-willed about what you know. Vanessa, your purpose in life is to work with groups of people and teach them. And so continue, Vanessa, to journal what is important to you in life. And in the next 2 years, I see a shift in your life leading you more to a stronger purpose of working with people in a capacity that you are teaching and mentoring and coaching them. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for your Facebook question. We'll go back to our Facebook questions in just a moment, but I've got to go to Miami, and I have Stephanie on the line. Stephanie, how are you this evening?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing great, Stephanie. Is this your first time calling into the show?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Well, welcome, Stephanie. How did you hear about the show?
Well, I have your email, so it pops up, and I'm on your Facebook page, too.
Well, thank you so much. I'm glad that you're following us here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And how can I be of service to you, Stephanie?
Well, I feel kind of lost in my relationships and my career. So I'm just like, I really don't understand why everything I touch, it goes away.
Well, let's not look at it that way. I know it seems that way, it feels that way, but we're not going to put that out there. If you say everything I touch goes away, then what are you creating with the universe? You're creating just that, right? So we're gonna take a look at relationship. What is the birthday of the person that you have a relationship with, please?
We're not really in a relationship, but
what's the birthday?
But I know his birthday. July 1st, 1973.
Okay. Right there, I see clash. I see personalities that don't jive. I'm not feeling a connection in this love relationship, all right? I feel as if he is not able to be in a relationship for some reason. I feel like he's occupied, like there's other things going on in his life. Does that make sense to you? I feel like he's distracted.
Yeah.
And I also feel like he's too stuck in the mud for you, girl. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
We're talking boring with a capital B. Really?
Yeah.
Really? I know. All right, so good. I'm so happy you're not in a relationship because that would be a waste of your breath. Do not even go there. That is someone that is not complementary to your personality. And you're just hanging on because you want to feel some kind of security. But in essence, this person is not a very secure person. So even though you want to feel like you have somebody there that you can reach out to, I don't feel that when you really need this person that they're going to be there for you. Does that make sense to you?
Wow. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I know, because Spirit is really right in your business, honey. That's where Spirit is, right in your business. So you're confused about your career. You're not quite feeling as if career is working for you. Yes, you're having trouble in your jobs. Yes, every time we're in a job, we're not feeling that comfort. I see a lot of clashes going on. You know, there's something about your energy that reminds me of a caller earlier. Sherry was sharing that, what's wrong with me that I don't do well in jobs? Well, you're another person who does not like to be told what to do, Stephanie. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I don't like nobody tell me nothing.
Well,
not even my mom.
All right, well, your mom, that's a whole nother story. But you know what? Your boss has to tell you what to do, and you have to be able to follow instructions. You don't like to follow instructions.
Right.
You have to learn tolerance of people, yes?
Yeah.
And also, the way I see it, even in relationship, you have trouble being part of a team in relationship. And you do not put up with foolishness.
No, I don't.
I know.
At all.
I understand. And no one says that you have to put up with things that do not work for you. But sometimes you tend to bark and not let people really be who they need to be around you so that you can really get to know them.
Yeah, a lot of guys tell me that I make them feel less of a man.
You're a little quick to judge, my dear. So that's something to look at, yes?
Right.
So you have the power and control to shift that. You can shift that in your experience. You can assist yourself in making a shift in a different way of being. You have to give people a chance.
Okay.
All right. And I see a job change coming for you because Spirit tells me that you want to leave your work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They tell me that you have to hang on a little bit longer.
Okay.
They tell me that there's a personality clash with someone who stands above you, feels like a supervisor or a direct manager.
Okay.
All right. And sometimes there's a clash in the energy that connects you guys, all right?
Okay, then.
All right. So just watch. Do not get written up. Do they write you up there?
Couple of times.
Yeah, don't get written up again because then you're out, as they say in baseball.
Right.
All right. We don't want to get written up. Watch. Spirits, I have to say it the way Spirit is telling me. Tell her, watch your mouth.
Yeah, I got a mouth on me.
You got a mouth on you. So rest, take a breath, do not engage, do not argue. Okay. And trust there's another job coming for you. I feel that you work better by yourself. They can give you a task and leave you alone.
Right.
And Spirit tells me right now you feel like you got thrown in a hen house.
Yeah, I do.
I know, but it's okay. You're learning tolerance. You know, we've all had jobs that maybe were not our favorite place to be. Right. It's okay. It's going to change because you're creating a new job for yourself. You're looking for work, yes?
Yes, I am.
All right, keep looking because I see a job coming. And it's easier to find a job when you've got a job than when you're out of work and in a panic.
Right.
All right. So I thank you so much for calling, Stephanie.
You're
I
welcome.
sincerely hope that I have been of service to you. And I'm really glad that you're following the show, my dear.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. And we're going to getting ready to close our second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we will go back to Facebook. But I want to take a minute and thank everyone who's listening in Atlanta at 1100 a.m. WWWE. It is so great to be a part of your lives and your day-to-day lives between 5 and 7 p.m. right there live in Atlanta. So I want to thank you, and I ask you, visit me on sarahspiritual.com. That's SARAH, spiritual.com. Learn more about me, learn more about the work I do, and the classes that I offer. Almost all of my classes are available via video conference, and if not, they're via teleconference. So I'd love to have you join me no matter where you are, because Spirit knows no boundaries, no state lines, no timelines the way we see it in the human world. Spirit is always allowing us to connect in the wonderful energy of life. We are all one in this world. And I want to also encourage everyone who's local here in South Florida to visit me tomorrow night in Delray. I'm going to be at the Heart of Delray, a fabulous art gallery, and I'm going to be part of a very spectacular event called Elevate, and it is being held by Sunny Afra. And we are going to be a part of this wonderful experience. It's Feel Great Meditate, and we're going to be a part of an experience where everyone is working in the world peace energy, and like-minded individuals are going to be there. And you're going to know that we are going to have a lot of fun, because rumor has it that there's an after party. I can't wait to see what all that's about. The party is from 6 to 9, and then 9 to 12 is the after party. Visit us, learn more about this wonderful event tomorrow night in the Heart of Delray at sarahspiritual.com and feelgreatmeditate.com. Stay with us, everyone. We're going to close out the first and second hour and get ready for our third hour. When we come back, stay with us. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
The Medicare open enrollment period is here. Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. Call Debbie at I Will Advisors, 954-753-8080, 954-753-8080, and allow her to educate and guide you through the many plans, choices, and cost considerations. I Will Advisors represents all major insurance companies, not just a single carrier, so they will make sure you choose the best option for you. Call Debbie at I Will Advisors, 954-753-8080, 954-753-8080.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Talk here, talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN. Talk here, talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
back here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And if were listening to us in Atlanta, I sincerely hope you popped on over from WWWE 1100 AM and joined us here on WWNN, listening to me on iHeart Radio or TuneIn, or following me on Facebook and seeing me live on Facebook. Maybe you're following me on Periscope and you can see me live. Perhaps, just maybe, you're on the Sarah Spiritual website and you can see the show live there too. Go to sarahspiritual.com. Learn more about everything that I do, all the different types of sessions that I have, the wonderful Expedito Enlightenment Center. Take a look at some of the videos that we have of all the great happenings that we have had there, and take a look at the classes we've got coming up. I have a wonderful children's class coming up. I'm so excited to teach children how to stay connected and empowered and work with their angels and learn how to feel that connection, how to feel in alignment with who they are, and to listen to their inner voice. Just because their friends want to do something is not something good for them. And I'm also teaching our children how to use the power of I am, to be empowered and say, I am intelligent, I am wonderful, I am fulfilled. We are teaching them how to stay in that connection of love and light. And it's a very powerful time for us, for children to learn how to shift their energy and stay centered in their inner peace during a time when life seems to be a little bit out of sorts. My class is going to be on November 11th at 11 a.m. So that's right, 11/11 at 11 a.m. And then we have a very special guest coming to read one of his children's books at the end of our class. Class is at 11 a.m. and it's on November 11th at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Go visit sarahspiritual.com to learn more about this class. And the night before, I'm having a pajama party. Yes, you heard me right. We are having a pajama party. We're going to be talking about dreams and what they mean and how to interpret your dreams. We've heard many callers call and ask a lot of questions about the dream world and the dream state. And it's very important that we stay connected in that dream state and understand what the messages are. So we are going to learn about dreams on November 10th at 7:30 at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Bring your pajamas. We're going to have cookies and tea. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I also have a very special guest, Denise Vargas, coming to do past life regressions at the center from 12 o'clock to 5:30 on November 4th, Saturday, November 4th. Visit expediteenlightenment.com and learn more about my very special guest, Denise Vargas, and her past life regressions. Do you ever wonder what you were in a past life? Do you wonder if some of the things that are happening now are a result of some of your past life choices? Have a personal past life regression with Denise Vargas, and you'll learn so much more about those experiences. Well, we have Facebook friends that are joining us. I see Tammy's on. Say hi to Tammy. I say hi to Tanya. But I have to go to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. And I've got to go to Marianne because Marianne's in West Palm. And I just feel from Spirit, I've got to take her call. Marianne, how are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great,
Sarah?
Marianne. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
I'm having problems with my job, and it's just getting to me.
A lot of stress, right? Personalities. It seems like there's a lot of personalities coming at you, yes?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'm feeling that you're feeling out of place there, almost like you don't belong, like you're the man outside looking in, yes?
Correct.
Okay. You know what? And you feel like you're too tired for all this. You're like, I am too old for this foolishness, yes?
Correct, yes.
And this is not what you got in your profession for, is that correct?
Correct.
And you are the expert in your profession, yes? You are the person, you are the go-to person. I want to dump everything on your desk and keep it moving, yes?
Correct.
And you've got to clean everything up for other people and then make it work.
Correct, yes, I do.
Yes, you do. And you get no appreciation.
Absolutely not.
I think you should wear a sticker across your head that said, I appreciate me, even if you all don't. Can Could you
and,
imagine?
I'm concerned about my daughter. She's doing well also in school and focusing too. It's just a lot.
Right, it's a lot. And I understand that, Marianne, but I'm seeing that we're not fulfilled there. And I'm also seeing that the job is making you sick. And let me explain. I'm feeling pain in the jaw, in the head, like you have headaches or jaw aches. Are you grinding your teeth at
All
night?
the time.
Yes, I've got pain here on the side of my face, like, ow, you're hurting me. So I'm feeling that the stress, you're internalizing a lot of the stress. And it's also causing you to not be very patient at home, and you're kind of barking.
Yes.
Are you barking? Riff?
I am. I am.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just, making sure my daughter's focusing, making sure she's on the right track.
All right. But you know what? You're coming from a place of agitation. Nobody listens to a person when they're agitated.
Right.
She will listen and follow when you come from a place of love and understanding, even if you want to hit your head against the wall. Yes?
Correct.
She's at that age where she's getting a little mouthy herself. Yes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh, yes. Patience is a virtue. It's called the teenage years. Yes. What is your daughter's birthday, please?
4/11/2005.
Oh, yes. That's a wonderful age, isn't it? Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she does have her own version of inability to focus. Her mind is all over to different things. And I feel that she's also distracted. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also... is there a after-school program that she's trying to be a part of right now?
No, she's going to, she goes to church.
Okay, so there's something she does after school, yes?
Right, she comes home and then we bring her to church. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in this after-school program or this church program, I feel as if she's not having enough time to do some of the things she has to do for school. And she's acting like she doesn't have work to do, but she does have some things to do, yes?
Correct.
The grades are not reflecting the intellect, and that's where you're getting frustrated, yes? Because you're highly intellectual, and you have no time to play when people are going to waste their intellect, yes?
Correct.
But it's good that you're bringing her to a social environment. So now she has to learn the balance of the responsibility and time management. Your daughter is not good with time management. I want to say you want to put her away from all gadgets, and she needs to have a worksheet of the things she needs to accomplish. You need to be active in her planner and show her how to break it down in bite-sized pieces. Remember something. You are very good at managing time and getting a lot done in a short amount of time. That is who you are. That is not who she is. That is not her personality. Part of it is because of her age.
Correct.
So a different, more patient approach is going to allow her to make some adjustments without feeling like you're criticizing her. Because she gets a little emotional too, yes? She gets a little sad, like I see her tearing up. And then that makes you feel guilty. So we've got a little dynamic going on. But she is doing the right thing. I know you're worried, but she's a good girl. She is a good girl. And she's not as easily influenced as you may be concerned she might be. Okay?
That's what I'm worried about.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of things coming at them all the children of this age, yes? They've got social media. They've got so many different ways they can connect. We're not even aware of all the different things they've got going on.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But just trust that she's in the right place. She's a little mouthy right now, but this will subside. All right? Part of it, again, Spirit says, is the age. Patience. Patience.
Yes, patience.
And perhaps she can come to my children's class when we talk about tapping into the I am that I am and helping her learn.
I heard that, yes.
Yes, I think that would be a good fit for her so she can learn how to feel empowered, because your daughter has a little self-esteem issue and she doesn't feel that she measures up to other people. So she's comparing herself to someone in her peer group. And for her to trust her own intuition and learn that she has her own inner guidance. God gives us an inner guidance. We have our own inner compass. And all I ask the children to do is just take that breath and wait. And just trust that we know what to do before we just jump right in. So I teach them how to do that. And I teach them how to be kind to themselves as well. So visit sarahspiritual.com, perhaps she can join us at this children's event. And I say children, but it's a young adult, young children, young adult. It's
Correct.
ages 6 to 16 or 17. It's a wonderful group, and we always make a little something, and we do some artwork. It's a very fun thing that we do. We've been doing it for years. She will be fine,
I
Joanne.
will look into that for her.
And Marianne, let me just also say to you that there's a time coming for you that you will be able to jump ship if you choose. So if you are considering looking for another job, it would be a
Yes.
good time to do that between now and May. There's an opportunity for you to shift. That doesn't mean you're trapped if you don't take it of free will to do by May, but the energy's ripening up for that. I feel like you might want to try to hang in there to the end of the year, because maybe there's something that you might get at the end of the year, or some kind of something.
Right.
One little bonus, 2 little drops in the cup. But if you get burnt out, then who are you good for? No one, right? So just
Correct.
step and move forward and trust that there will be another job coming for you. All right?
Awesome.
All right. And Marianne, how did you hear about the show?
I watch you on Facebook.
Well, thank you for watching me on Facebook. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. God bless you, and keep me
you.
posted. And I hope to see you at the Expedito Enlightenment Center on November 11th for our children's class. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. I'm going to go to Facebook. Let's see who we have on Facebook talking to us. We have Maria. Maria's on Facebook, and we've got Luli. Okay, Luli's talking about, I mentioned don't ever donate furniture or personal items to family. Why? Well, that's an interesting question. Well, personal items are things that hold your energy. And sometimes, depending on who we give them to, we don't want our energy to just be transferring out into the world. And I also have found that a lot of people, we get things at secondhand shops. You always want to be careful to clear that energy. Clear all the energy on the items that you get at secondhand shops, because it holds energy. People who use it, their energy is absorbed. Everything has energy, it absorbs energy. So we always want to make sure we clear our energy off of anything that we give, and we also want to clear energy of anything that we receive, particularly if it's something that was in someone else's home. Everything holds energy and holds memory of experiences. It's very often compared to, I know when people sit on the subway, if you ever watch the subway, seats are hard to come by. But sometimes people will sit in a seat, and they sit in the seat and they look around, and they're like, I'm not sitting here. They need that seat, but they're like, I'm not sitting here. Because whoever was sitting in there before, their energy is still there. And whatever that energy is not a comfortable vibe. Same when buying a house. We always want to look and check the energy of the house and make sure it's going to be a comfortable energy for us. So always, when you donate something, try to clear the energy. When you give it away to a friend or a family member, clear the energy. And when you receive something from a secondhand store, always be sure to clear the energy. And how do you do that? You might take a spray. Sarah's spiritual sprays work really well. Or you could sage the item or use a Palo Santo stick, clearing the energy all around it. And, of course, bless it, because you want it to come in with the highest good vibration possible so that you can enjoy it. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. I've got to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And I've got Joanne, and Joanne, she's in Miami. Joanne, how are you this evening?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, Joanne, and how can Spirit and I assist you?
Yes, I'm a little frustrated. Why I'm frustrated? Because I'm a new upcoming licensed nurse, RN to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
And, down in South Florida, they say, oh, we need new nurses, put in so many applications, go to interviews, and it's like, oh, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Don't get no response, even when you send thank you letters. And I'm at that position right now.
Right.
So it's like, I'm at the point where I just want to give up. I don't know what to do
I understand.
at this moment.
Well, I know they make it sound like it's very easy. You become a nurse and you're always going to have a job and you're going to get hired. And they make it sound easy because, well, that's part of the sales part of the school, right? We want you to take the class. We want you to be a part of the program. And yes, if you fill out applications and you apply for jobs, of course, guess what? You're going to get a job. But Like anything. There's a lot of people in your graduating class, a lot of people in the same position you are looking for a job. And I also feel like you went ahead and became a registered nurse because you wanted to do that, but I felt that there was a financial reason that you wanted to become a nurse. Is that true?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yes. So sometimes when we pursue something for the money and not quite the complete passion of it, then that creates a disconnect. So we want to build a better relationship with the aspect of the work that you've created for yourself. So we are a registered nurse, and I know you're frustrated, but you are not. Are you looking at particular hospitals, or are you looking at other facilities and clinics?
Particularly hospitals.
Okay.
Why?
Try some of the clinics as well. Maybe one of the outpatients someplace else other than a hospital. I feel like the hospitals are not as accepting of some of the new candidates as they are people who are a little more seasoned in the industry. Yes?
Right.
So you need a first step. And I know a place that would be great for you to get in. Spirit's talking to me about, and I don't know if they have like an influx of new nurses that they train and they kind of train to their culture, but perhaps the VA hospital might be a good place for you.
I applied there. I haven't heard anything from them as yet.
Well, some places are not really making any transitions right now because they're making some adjustments in their finances and getting ready to close out their year and begin their new calendar year, depending on how their accounting is. But I do see that you're going to have work. It's just I don't see you in a hospital just yet. I feel like there's another job for you in another facility first before you get to the hospital. So if you're focusing on hospital, Spirit says go ahead and look to some of the other clinics and some of the other aspects of nursing so that you can get the experience that you need. All right, my dear? Don't be frustrated. We all go through that when we're looking for a job, especially coming out of school. All right? Joanne, is this your first time calling into the show?
No.
Okay.
I visited you before.
Well, thank you so much for visiting me at the center, and thank you so much for following the show. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're going to find a job, honey. Don't worry. Don't get frustrated. All right? All right.
Okay,
bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go to Facebook, and we're going to go right back to the phone lines. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk, and we're following people on Facebook tonight. We've got a lot of stuff going on Facebook, so I'm going to go to some of my Facebook questions, and if you're joining us here live and you'd like to pick up the phone, join us at 1-888-565-1470. And we've got Lisa on the line, and Lisa has a question about her boyfriend. And let's take a look at that relationship here, Lisa, because one of the things Spirit is telling me is when I look at the relationship, Lisa, and the boyfriend, I'm feeling that at this minute, this relationship is not in the sync of moving forward in something of permanency. I feel like we need more time. I feel like there's something not right, Lisa, in the communication. And you want to talk about the relationship with the boyfriend because something's not quite sitting right with you. There's a little something out of sync, Lisa. I'm feeling, though, that in this 2018 year, that there's a desire for permanent relationship for you. There's a desire for permanent relationship. You want to feel that connectivity. And if you and your boyfriend are not in sync with that, to move forward for permanency, then I feel like there's going to be another opportunity for another relationship. Lisa, I see a birthday there of 3/14/78. If you could just pop on over and give me the other birthday, if that's for your boyfriend or for you, just give me both birthdays. I'll give you some more information. I will come back to your Facebook question. So hopefully she'll give us that information, Lisa. And we're going to go to our next Facebook question because we are going to spend some time with our Facebook friends here live. And Tawana, let's take a look, Tawana, of what Spirit has for you. We're asking, what does Spirit have for Tawana? And Tawana, you've got an opportunity coming for you right after your birthday. Your birthday that falls in the beginning of December, Spirit makes me aware that I see elevation, promotion, and advancement for work. They are telling me, Tawana, that you are going to have more work coming to you because there's a new job position. I feel as if it is going to be taking you away from the current job that you're at and most likely at another location so that you can have a different work environment. Tawana, I am seeing a lot of growth coming to you. And I'm also seeing you getting down and writing a book. There's something you need to write. There's a message you need to put out. You want to be of assistance to women. I see you mentoring and guiding women. This is something that begins to unfold, Spirit tells me, in the next 5 years. But for now, Tawana, the work that you have is good, but there's another job opportunity, expansion. Your birthday year opens up quite a bit of change for you and financial stability so that you, Tawana, can feel more settled. That sense of, I don't know where I belong, that sense of, I don't have enough, I don't know if I could keep a roof over my head, all those fears begin to dissipate when you come into this 2018 year. Thank you so much, Tawana, for your Facebook question. And we are going to go right back to Facebook, and we are going to see who else has questions for us here live on Facebook. And we have Viviana Roman. And Viviana, let's see what we have coming up for you. Viviana, I am seeing that you've been frustrated by some of the things going on in the circle of work and the balance between work and family. I'm also made aware of there's a very strong bond with a young little one. I feel female energy that is in your family. I feel like there's a daughter energy with you and that your daughter is very motivating to you. And she puts a lot of love and light into your life, Viviana. I'm also seeing here that relationship and family is the priority for you. You need things in order and in balance. And I'm seeing, Viviana, that your life is going to be more balanced moving into this 2018 year as well. You want to strive to have a centeredness of family, inner peace, and balance in family. I feel that there's also a move coming for you in the next 12 months. This move for you, Viviana, is going to bring you a lot of positive change and a lot of security that I see coming for you. Thank you, Viviana, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute and go over some of the upcoming events that I have at the Expedito Enlightenment Center and some of the upcoming events that I have coming up out and about in town. If you're just joining us, did you know I'm going to be in Delray tomorrow night from 6 to 9 p.m. We have Sunny Arfra's Elevate. It is a wonderful event to bring world peace, and this is going to be at the Heart of Delray Art Gallery in Delray Beach. And you can have a one-to-one session with me, Sarah Spiritual. So if you ever wanted to have a one-to-one session, I have 10-minute sessions, little quick mini sessions where we can just sit and see what Spirit has. So I hope that you will join us at this free event and share this wonderful experience with us. I then have a fabulous event coming up with Denise Vargas. She is going to be doing past life regressions at the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Visit expedite.com and learn more about Denise Vargas's past life regressions. And then on November 10th, I've got a pajama party, 7:30 p.m. Be there or be square at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We are going to have a class on how to learn about your dreams, how to interpret your dreams, and what the messages of your dreams can mean. We are also going to have a children's class the very next morning. What was I thinking when I planned my schedule? I don't know. Obviously, like I didn't need to sleep. We're going to have our children's class the very next morning, and we are going to teach children how to be empowered and how to work with their angels. It is my children's angel play shop. It's time to reawaken the knowing that our future adults have within themselves for our country and for our world. Each child will connect with their guardian angel. It's going to be a wonderful experience, and we're going to do a special art project. And I have my very dear friend and one of my students, Bill McDonald, and he's going to be at the close of the class sharing his latest book on forgiveness and some of the challenges that children have to endure. Children and young adults, when they go through some things that their parents go through, whether it's a divorce, how to deal with death, how to deal with anger and frustration. So Bill has put together some very wonderful teaching books to help children and young adults. And speaking of children and young adults, every child has a very special gift inside of them. And as parents, it's so important that we nurture them and that we stand in the energy of their love and of their light, and we honor them for who they are. Sometimes it's difficult as parents. We have a lot of responsibilities. And when we have all these responsibilities, it's difficult to find the patience that our children need. But it's so important that we honor them for who they are and we respect them for who they are. And we give them that space to grow and become that individual. And that's what we teach children, how to honor their friends and how to honor the ones around them and respect people for who they are. And when they feel that people are not comfortable for them to honor that intuition as well. It's so important. Today we are talking about the universal flow and the universal flow of the energy that is there in the universe. Do you know that in the universe there is an everlasting flow of infinite abundance, and all of the abundance that comes to us is given to us as a wonderful, wonderful gift from the universe. And we have been conditioned in this world to think that we have to go to work and work hard and, well, just push through. And what happens is we push away the blessings that are right there before us. So as we want abundance in our life, and I know many people are looking to create even more abundance than what we have, ask the universe to show you ways to claim abundance in your life. Every time you pay a bill, look at your bills and bless the bills and ask that the universe give you that and more that you send out. In this world, we each have an opportunity to be collaborating with the universe. And for those of you who want love in your life, you're looking to create this energy of love, first and foremost, remember that you are truly the person that can honor love within self. If we do not love self, how can we love another and love them unconditionally? That's a big word. It's to stand in the truth of knowing who they are and to honor them for who they are. Love is the only power that has energy that can shift anything in our life. Because when we stand in this energy of love, amazing things can happen. It's the energy that formulates a miracle, that allows things to shift and change. And the universe has an infinite flow for all of us. So trust that if you are not with a love partner that is, well, by your side, if there's something you want to create in love, then trust that love is going to come. Very often I hear people say, oh, well, I guess I'm not meant to have anybody. I know, no, they say there's somebody for everybody, but I don't know if there's any love for me. Well, then that's what you're creating. Trust and know that love is coming for you. There's an infinite supply of that. We're going to go back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470, and we'll go take some more Facebook questions before we close out our very last half hour of our wonderful 3 hours together on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I'm going to go right to the phone lines. I've got someone who is in Illinois, and it is Alyssa. Alyssa, how are you this evening?
I'm great.
Good, Alyssa, and how's everything? What can I assist you with?
Well, Sarah, you said I was going to meet this cutie.
I did.
And I met him, and he's a cutie.
That's great, Alyssa. What's his birthday?
May 12, 2001.
Oh, my goodness, he's like another mini you.
Yes, he is.
You two fit together rather well, I see, yes?
Yes.
And I'm glad he's cute. It helps when they're kind of cute, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes. So, Alyssa, what's your question about this lovely little new relationship you have?
Well, he says that if you don't get his grades up, he's going to move to Tennessee. I want to know if that's true, because I've been told that it's not by one of his, does he move? Like, I've been told, no, by one of his friends that's close, but then I just want to know if it's true.
Well, I feel like he's getting some pressure. Is there a division in the family unit? I feel like a division in the family unit. Is there somebody else who lives in another state, like a father or mother? Yes?
Yeah, his mother lives in Tennessee.
Okay. So I feel like if he doesn't get his act together, Spirit says, in Illinois, they're going to ship him out to Tennessee because the mom is clamoring. Is it true? It is a possibility, my dear. But it's not going to happen right now because I don't feel like he wants to move to Tennessee. Does that make sense to you? No. So it's something that could happen if he doesn't get his act together. The mother and the father are not seeing eye to eye. I feel like there's a clash in the energy of the relationship between them. The division, they're not in agreement in how to handle this young man's future. And the mother is summoning him to her. But let's see if he can do it. And maybe the two of you could study together, yes? That would be a nice little date.
Well, he has a stepdad that lives in Peyton Grove, and right now he's with his stepdad right now.
Okay.
Because his stepdad is helping with him with his homework and everything.
Perfect.
And I'm helping with him with his homework. I'm making him do PE and after school, and I'm making him do his science and his language and everything.
Right.
I am pushing him. I think he needs that push to do it.
Right. But, we can't push too hard because people have to want to do it. And remember, he doesn't need another mother, right? We want to be a love relationship. We don't want to mother him. We don't want to boss him around. That's not a good idea. That doesn't work out too well in relationships. Matter of fact, if I had $1 every time I had to say that to someone who sat across from me, I would be a millionaire. We can't boss people around. We've got to let them be who they are.
Yeah.
All right. But he is trying, and I do see that this is a cute little relationship. I feel like you guys have a good interaction for each other, and I feel that you're both supportive of each other. And I also feel that you both get a little moody, and so you're learning to give each other space, yes?
Yes. I
Good.
do think that we need some space sometime.
Yes. Well, we learned a little bit from the last relationship, yes?
Yes, a lot.
And this young man did say he liked you, yes? So this is good.
A lot, yes.
Yes,
a
he
lot.
does. So trust that. Don't keep saying, do you like me? Do you like me? Do you really like me? Do you think you want to keep me? Do you like me? Do you like me? That's not going to be too good.
Yeah, I don't do that with him. That's more him.
Okay. Well, now you're learning, right? So you could say to him, you need to feel confident that I like you because I'm with you. And end of story.
Yeah.
All right. We all feel insecure from time to time, Melissa, and it's important that you recognize your personal strengths and that you're a good catch and you deserve to have a really nice guy by your side, all right? And I'm happy that Spirit said that you were going to meet somebody, and guess what? You did. You did. I know. I just love when Spirit is right. All right, my dear? And you sound so much better, so glad that you're feeling better.
Me too. I'm
All
really
right.
actually happy with him.
Good. All right. Then just enjoy, live in the moment. Don't get ahead of yourself. Do not be planning the wedding. All right?
Not
One
yet.
day at a time, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Alyssa,
Thank
for
you so
sharing your
much.
good news, honey. God bless you. Bye.
You too. Goodbye.
1-888-565-1470. Let's go right back to the phone lines, and I've got Vanessa on the line. Vanessa is in Delray Beach. Vanessa, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, Vanessa, and how can Spirit and I assist you?
I'm extremely concerned about my career direction right now. I just got a really good call today, and I don't know what might happen. My contract recently ended abruptly.
Okay.
And it's very stressful.
Okay. Well, I also want to take you to, is there a study or a program or something you were considering going back to school for?
Yes.
Okay, because Spirit is telling me that there's something you're going to study, you're going to further your education, there's some deepening of learning that is there before you. I don't know if it's a master's or certificate in addition to a program, but there's some additional learning that's to come to you, all right? But I also see that this contract ending is not as uncomfortable as you're feeling it. The way I see this contract is this contract came to an end abruptly, but they also ran out of something to fund the rest of the program. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Because Spirit's talking to me about funding. Some of the funding got pulled for something. Yes?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's exactly how they explained it to me.
Okay. Well, isn't it good to know that they're telling the truth? Because I spy with
Oh
my
my
little
God, no.
eye, and Spirit's telling me
did
they're
not
telling the
believe them.
truth. Yeah. They lost some funding behind the scenes, and so they can't continue that. So what they're going to do is they're going to merge some other positions to try to keep some things in appearance on the outside moving, but they don't really have space for everybody necessary to really do the job completely. Now, I'm also seeing that the arena that you are handling is something that is hireable, and you can go out and do the same thing somewhere else. And you know this to be true, and you are very good at what you do, so that's why you were a little upset that they let you go, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I am in the month of October. We're at the end of October. I'm going to move you into 1, 2. Okay, so when I take you into November, right before Thanksgiving, I feel as if there's second interviews coming up already. So there's a set of interviews coming up. Did you begin applying already for something else?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so
I have.
I have second interview of something. So we have an interview. There's 2 interviews that happen before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
All right. So I see work coming to you. I don't have an exact start time, but I feel as if we come into Thanksgiving, I'm feeling grateful. Oh, God, I'm feeling relief. Oh, my God, I'm going to be okay. I can pay for my car. This is a good thing, right? Because I see you were running around going, oh, my God, I'm going to pay for the car. How am I going to pay for this? You were getting very worried, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And you're very
That's my main
vibrant.
concern.
Yeah, it's funny, right? It was like I was with you in your bedroom earlier, right? You're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Don't panic. Panic pushes away the energy of what we desire.
Okay.
So when we're in fear, we cannot have the universe fulfill us with the abundance that we desire. Okay?
Okay.
Do not stay in the fear. Release it.
Okay.
So let's work on this in the moment of now.
So great.
In the moment of now. Repeat after me. In the moment of now.
In the moment of now,
I am abundant.
I am abundant.
I have more than enough for all I need.
I have more than enough for all I need.
I am attracting work
I am attracting work
that is fulfilling,
that is fulfilling,
rewarding, and has a great amount of financial reward.
and has a great amount of financial reward.
I am open to the possibilities the universe has before me.
I am open to the possibilities the universe has before me.
Perfect. And so it is, my dear.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Vanessa. And how did you hear about the show?
One of my neighbor, actually, who lives in Delray, knows of you. Wonderful. So she recommended me.
So, Vanessa, what are you doing tomorrow? Because I'm going to be at a free party.
Really? Where?
Do you know where the Heart of Delray is, the art gallery? It's on Federal Highway.
Garage?
It's on Federal Highway.
Okay.
Go to my website, sarahspiritual.com.
Okay.
And go and see where the art gallery is called the Heart of Delray. You can even Google it, Heart of Delray. It is on Federal Highway. I think it's like 1440 Federal Highway.
Okay.
So go to 1440 Federal Highway, the Heart of Delray Art Gallery, and come see me. Why not come visit me, Sarah Spear? What? In Delray. Yes, she's in Delray. I'm telling her to just run across the street and come visit me tomorrow.
Yeah, basically.
Right?
What time will you be there?
I will be there from 6 o'clock to 9, and then there's an after party. So Lord knows I'll probably be there much longer. I'm going to be doing mini sessions. 10-minute sessions for only $20, but you can come up to the table, meet me. We have sprays coming. Bring your neighbor who told you about me. Let's all have a get-together. Let's say hi. It's going to be so exciting.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll definitely make it.
And it's being hosted by Sunny Arfra, and she is creating this Feel Great Meditate energy for world peace. There's going to be some other booths. There'll be little food and little appetizers, fun stuff going on. And, honey, it's free. So considering that you just are not part of a contract, free sounds good to me.
Exactly.
And there'll be great energy, supportive energy. And I would love to meet you. So when you come up to my table, Vanessa, I want you to say, I'm Vanessa from the radio. And I would love that. All right? Am I going to see you tomorrow? Are you coming?
You are.
Okay.
I am coming.
Promise?
I promise.
Bring your friends.
Okay.
Lots of friends. Pack the car. Let's go. Let's have a party. All right.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome, honey. God bless you. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, I look forward to it. Bye.
Bye.
See? Neighbors, introduce people, and here we go. You see, I feel like I want to be the Pointer Sisters. We are family. Okay, I won't sing now. But we have to have fun, right? And the best part of meeting everybody is the fun that we've had building relationships over time. We've had the opportunity to get to know people. And this is, I think, my 408th live show since we started Spiritually Speaking with Sarah way back when on another station. I can't say the name. But anyway, I was there for a really long time. And then WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 FM The Talk said, hey, we're going to share space with Sarah. And I was on 2 networks. Then WBZ, oops, can't say it. Sorry. Anyway, the other station said, oh, we're done. We're out. We're going to do sports. I went, you guys are out of your mind. Okay, great. Sports. Yay, go team. I was like, I could wear a cheerleader outfit. They said, no, Sarah, we're sorry. We are doing sports and we do not need a cheerleader. But WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk and 1100 AM in Atlanta, you guys took me on. And we have been sharing time and space with you every Wednesday night from 5 to 8 p.m. And I have to tell you, it's an honor. And I do hope you come to visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at the heart of Delray on Federal Highway in Delray Beach at this wonderful gallery and share in the experience. Come up to my booth, my little table. I'll be doing little readings, mini sessions, 10 minutes, only $20. Let's share time and space, sample some of my sprays, my oils. I'm bringing a little selection from what I have at my center. And if you enjoy my classes that I teach here on this wonderful radio show, that first opening monologue, I'll even have some of my CDs of my classes. And if you need a good Christmas CD, I'm even bringing that. Did you know I recorded a Christmas CD? Yep, it's going to be there too. So I would love to see you tomorrow night at the Heart of Delray Art Gallery in Delray Beach. Join me. It is a free event. And visit me on my website, sarahspiritual.com. That's SARAH, spiritual.com, and learn about all the things that I have coming up. Friendships that happen in the spirit, the connection that we have on a spiritual level. I always feel as if, well, we must have known each other somewhere else, in another time, in another place. And I feel that our souls know exactly who we need to meet and who we need to assist us on the path. And I always say, if it wasn't for the kindness of strangers, I don't know where I would be today. If someone didn't take a bit of interest in me that I met in a computer store, perhaps you and I would not have met. But at least that individual had a vision and knowing that there was something more for me than just my corporate job, than just my journey to be a VP, which I thought was so important. So if you're in a job and you're thinking there's something more, if you're thinking that you're in the flow of life but you're not feeling like you're in the joyful flow, the fulfilled flow, then step out. Step out and take a good look at where you are. Do the bird's eye view and see what aspects you want to change. And focus your intention on what you'd like to create, not what's in your way, not the obstacles that are there. Focus upon what you desire and ask the universe for assistance. All the angels, all the guides, they're always there. And for those of you with your loved ones on the other side, remember, they're really not that far. They're on the other veil, right behind, keeping an eye on all of us, holding space of love and light, and offering us assistance whenever they can. We are all joined together as one. So whether you're listening in South Florida, New York City, West Palm Beach, LA, Seattle, Chicago, wherever you are across the nation, know that even though we haven't met in person, that our spirits are joined together. And just the sound of my voice and the sound of your voice connecting takes us not just from this lifetime, but to many lifetimes. And we can journey together. I want to thank you so much for sharing time and space with me here on this show and recommending me to your friends and your family and telling everyone, tune in, join the experience, because we are shifting not just our lives, but the consciousness of everyone that we meet. We're shifting the energy knowing that we are powerful beings and that whatever we see in this world that's not to our liking, well, we have the power to see it differently. And if we love ourselves first and foremost, in love, the light of love, not in selfishness, just in love, and then we can love another. And if we work on each other individually, being kind and sharing and helping other people, then this world will be a better place. And we won't have to pay so much attention to all the things that are going on around us that are dissatisfying, because they too will change. When we look in our own backyard and clean up what we have, when you look out, everything else begins to change. You have the power. Thank you so much for following us. I look forward to being with you here next Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Good night, God bless you, and I am Sarah Spiritual.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before?
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM.